Hello and welcome to the Courageous Leadership Podcast for built environment leaders to be uncompromising in delivering positive impact. Come with me as I interview some really high caliber, super impressive leaders who are overcoming challenges and creating impact despite their fears. You'll be inspired to take action and to support others to do the same. Our industry doesn't have a talent shortage, we have a courage deficit. And this is the mission behind this podcast, is to unravel some of the stories behind these leaders, how they've made pivots and bold decisions in their careers, and what they want to see change in the industry and how they're going about doing exactly that.
You only form opinions and form a strategy by what you know. And if somebody tells you something that you didn't know, then you're bound to have a different opinion.
In construction, I'd hear things like, oh, you don't see many black women doing this. Or actually, yes, there was a woman once years ago who we had, but they weren't very good. And you were kind of like, now I feel like I'm carrying the expectations of my gender, my ethnicity, my background, my ancestry. That is way too much. Most people get to go to work and do their job.
Choose your friends really carefully. If you're after this task, who do you talk to on a regular basis will really influence your ability to be courageous. Because it does get lonely, and you're going to get at least once, maybe 10 times along the way, get real doubt about pulling this off.
Actually, and I guess that's one of the biggest lessons throughout my career, is that communication is everything. Sometimes if you don't take a risk, then that's a risk.
I am obsessed with how leaders are doing what they're doing, the good ones. Although you might not be following the exact path, it still will be incredible to listen to their stories and to see something in your own path that perhaps you haven't seen just yet. And or, helping you get through a situation, a challenge that is right in front of you, that if only that could just be, put to one side and you could move on and do bigger, bolder things. Ideally, it is one inspiration per episode that you walk away with something really tangible as a strategy, as a next move, as a new perspective on your current situation. For me, that's a win. It is obviously all about the action that is taken and the conversations and the connections that you make. That is where the opportunities are created, and that's how we can move this profession and this industry forward.